Good Sunday. I wanted to talk about the double turn because I have a very different opinion than what I'm seeing from the rest of the community. And the reason I started this Discord or this YouTube channel was so that I could learn and better understand the game. So I'm gonna put my thought and opinion out here, and I would love it if you were to join the Discord and let me know what you think, or just let me know in the comments below. But first, of course, I'd like to take a moment to thank all my patrons. You guys are the real greenies. I don't know, it's terrible. I should practice in front of the mirror more often. Thanks to Baron of Dice for supporting the channel. Use code MDG to get 5% off your order. Wah and RY Barian. Good stuff. Okay, so what I'm referring to... Ooh, is that a smooth transition? I hate that. I should get rid of that. Okay, so I couldn't find specific... Sorry. So thanks to JP in my Discord for sending me a link to this. I was looking and looking and looking. I couldn't find reference to this. And I didn't technically find reference to something that GW wrote, but I think we all know what I'm talking about here. It's that if you have more drops than your opponent, you get a priority reroll once per battle. Okay, so let's compare what this means to the previous season. In the previous season, if you had more drops than your opponent, you got to pick a second honor guard ability. What this usually meant is that if you had like a 4 or a 5 drop list, you could almost bank on getting 2 of the honor guard abilities. In the second half of the previous season, we had Prized Beast, which was very good, Field Sergeant, which was very good, and then Priority Target, which was fine, but we did have 2 very good honor guard abilities, so you could sort of reliably get both of these honor guard abilities if you were like 4 or 5 drops. Okay, so now in this GHB, what they're giving you is a reroll on a priority roll. Okay, that's fine. I think it's worse. I don't think it's that strong, and I don't think it's worth building for. I just don't. Here's why. Let's say that you're a player that has a 2-drop list. Okay. When you get to decide who gets to go first. I can't imagine a world where you don't choose to go second. If you're a 2-drop list, you go second. You force your opponent to go first, and then you get to go. Cool. The next double turn is yours. It doesn't matter that your opponent gets to reroll priority. The next double turn is going to be yours, right? If I'm a 2-drop list and I go second, going into the second battle round, we roll off. You get to reroll once if you want to prevent the double. That's what it's going to do. If you have more drops than your opponent, I'd say the overwhelming majority of the time, all that this reroll is going to do is delay the double. That's it. That's good. I think it's good for the game. I sort of said in my previous statement that I think it's worse, but I don't think that's true. I take that back. I think it's really good for the game. But I still think it's significantly better to get to choose who goes first. If you outdrop your opponent, are you really going first? If you have fewer drops than your opponent and you choose to go first, it means that your opponent gets to re-roll to double you. That's stupid. Never ever do that. Never do that. That's a terrible play, unless you think that you can really end your opponent right off the bat. If you think that you can like Alpha Strike, pin in their deployment, really get to them. I mean, running and 3d6 charging your entire army and your opponent position themselves poorly. I think that's the only time that you're ever going to be trying to go first. And then you can say to your opponent, I don't care that you double me. In fact, I kind of want you to double me, because if you double me, it means that I'm going to get to double you back turn 3, turn 4. Sometime in turn 3, turn 4. But, right? So, I don't know why you would want to go high drops. If you go high drops, you have to go first. And while the reroll lets you delay being doubled, it doesn't prevent it. it just pushes it into the future. And we're all familiar with Murphy's Law. Your opponent is, even with the reroll, your opponent is going to still double you when you want them to the least. You're still going to fail. And if your opponent rolls a 6 to double you, you're right, it's like there's a 1 in 6 chance that your opponent rolls a 6. And even though you get to reroll, it's right, you have to roll a 6. You have 2 tries. Even on a 5, you have 2 tries to roll a 5 up. It's the math. I don't think the math is much in your favor as people think. I really don't think so. Please tell me why I'm wrong. Everybody else seems to think that playing for the double or playing for high drops is going to be good. I don't. I still think you want to be lower drops. I still think you want to be lower drops. If you can be a 2-drop list, do it. 3 drops are max. I don't know why you would want to do 4 drops. Please let me know why I'm wrong. Please let me know. Again, I really don't think that if you have more drops than your opponent, you're going first, you're still going to get doubled. Right? There's no way that someone's going to be fewer drops than you and they're going to go first unless they really think they can just blow you out of the water right away, in which case they probably will because you made a deployment mistake, right? If you're playing against like Kragnos, run in charge, a bunch of nonsense, well, then you're probably going to deploy further back, and then you're the 2-drop player is going to make the 4-drop player go first. It's like it's I don't understand. Please enlighten me. Let me know in the comments below. Like, subscribe. Wah.